talk to you tonight about a businessman that was able to, with limited resources and with the things that he had, was able to make something of himself. And that man is Donald J. Trump. He was born in Queens, New York, to the parents of Fred Christ Trump and Mary McLeod Trump. From an early age, he was very into playing with Legos and building different things, and his siblings used to take the Legos apart and like scatter them everywhere. Trump would actually take and glue the pieces together because he cared that much about the buildings that he was building and the things that he was creating with his hands. And that was a very cool indicator of the type of businesses that he would go on to produce later on in life. And I think that's a really cool thing. And actually, as Trump began to get older and progress in life, he was under his father's footsteps for a lot of it. And actually went to the University of Pennsylvania to get his bachelor's in economics. And after doing so, he went with his father and would follow him from job site to job site, just kind of working with him with different things and really seeing the real estate side of things. And this is kind of what helped him gain his wealth later on. So as he kind of got into it more and began to get out of his father's footsteps, he began to have his own businesses and was more on his own. And this was in around the 1980s, whenever he really began to have the things that were just for him, like just he had created, not no longer being off of his father, and he was creating his own legacy. And so Trump didn't have exactly an easy way to fame. He didn't have exactly an easy way to getting to where he is today as such a successful business owner. And there were many setbacks in his life. And one of the biggest ones was the economic recession in the 1990s. So this recession actually was a big indicator that he was going to make it big after the fact that he was able to get over this. He had to file bankruptcy on a lot of the different companies that he was just creating, and this was a very big struggle for him. And like had to close many of his hotels and casinos and different things of that nature in order to just keep his other businesses afloat. And one of the biggest things that kept him up and kept him relevant was his father's passing and him being able to sell his father's company for around $600 million. And after dividing it up between his siblings and whatnot, he was able to actually take in about $200 million roughly for himself, and using his business expertise and all of this, he was able to disperse it between his companies and really keep himself afloat. And this just really shows how successful he was as a business owner, being able to take something so little and being able to create more from that. So as he progressed from this real estate era in his life, we know him as a politics person today. He was president, and we know that early on he did not want to go into politics really, but as he saw the U.S., he cares very deeply for the U.S. and is a very patriotic person. And as he saw the recession of the U.S. for different reasons, he wanted to actually get into the politics game to be that kind of lifeline to kind of revive America, and actually ran in 2015 or in the 2016 election officially, and he actually ran off the slogan "Making America Great Again," and he cared very deeply about America and the people that lived in it, and just overall just making it a better place. And he did this by increasing border control and just really stimulating the economy by creating more jobs for American citizens, and just overall just caring about the people who are in America, and just kind of going off of that. So currently Trump is still in the politics game. He is running for the 2024 election, and he is running off a couple of different policies, but one of the main things is, again, keeping the people in America more businesses and companies from the U.S. by giving incentives and really helping stimulate our economy and making the U.S. the wealthy ones. And so he was able to do all this, and he wants to continue to increase the U.S.'s wealth and just overall help the American people out. So this was Donald Trump, and my sources are from the Heinz Library.